Hey there, hi there, ho, there's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to a very special Tommy Fogel's Wrestling Finest or TBWF for short match. We have a 10-man battle royal. Now, these 10 men you see on your right Black Bart, Colonel De Beers, Gran Hamada, Osamu Nishimura, Razzle de Plata, Steve McMichael, Sabu, Hulk Hogan, Steve Regal, and Solomon Hashmikoff are wrestlers who passed away in 2025. There is no well, there were other wrestlers too, but like Mo, that I don't have any of my things. So anyway, we're gonna have a 10-man battle royal. So these guys all died in 2025. Here we go. 4-8. Grand Hamana survives. Next battle is a '06 Steve Regal. And no, Steve Regal is not William Regal. That's a different wrestler entirely. A 1-2. Grand Hamada survives. 4-5. Salman Hashmikoff done it. Well, anyway, Black Bart participated in like what was that? Not NWA, AWA. Colonel De Beers from the AWA has the nefarious South African general when South Africa was in the grasp of white nationalists. Gran Hamada, great Japanese wrestler. Osamu Nishimura, who was a decent Japanese wrestler himself. Razzle de Plata from the Mexican group. Steve McMichael, Mongo WCW wrestler after he was a successful defensive player for the Chicago Bears, winning a Super Bowl with the Bears in 1986. He became a wrestler. He won a few belts. He was color commentator for WCW Nitro with his dog Pepe there. He was inducted to the Hall of Fame, by the way. Sabu, the crazy homicidal, suicidal Sabu from ECW fame. Hulk Hogan, everyone knows about Hulk Hogan, the legend that is Hulk Hogan, and the fact that um, Terry Bollea played him, and he was good and all that. Like he was in WWF in the '70s and early '80s before leaving the promotion because Vincent J. McMahon, Vince McMahon Senior, wasn't happy with Hulk Hogan being in Thunderlips in Rocky 3. Hulk went to AWA, and then Vince Jr., aka Vincent K. McMahon, realized something and signed Hulk Hogan on 4 years straight. WWE champion, legendary wrestler, headlined. He was the headline for all the first 7 WrestleManias. No, 8. No, well, not 8. Well, 9 with an asterisk because WrestleMania 9 he politicked himself. All that. Hulk Hogan was a WWE and WCW icon. A lot of people were shocked that he might go over to WCW after leaving WWE. He was supposed to be a movie star and all that, but yeah. Hulk Hogan turned hands. He went back to WWE after the whole merger of WWE and WCW, if you will. And then, Hulk would come by many Legends appearances, including calling the Norland Superdome the Silver Dome at WrestleMania 30 in 2014. Unfortunately, his career would end badly, as in 2025, the start of Netflix, had him in, and basically the fans booed the shit out of him. For many reasons. So yeah, that was bad and all that. Terry Bollea, the person, was terrible, but Hulk Hogan, the character, was better. Eat your vitamins, say your prayers, drink your milk, and believe in yourself. And also the fact that he was one of the worst backstage politickers around, basically winning the title at WrestleMania 9. Terrible. You got Steve Regal, and then you got Solomon Hashmikoff, who actually won the IWGP tournament, becoming the first European to do so. Here we go. Next battle. 0-0. Hamada saves. 9-2. Hulk Hogan's gone. He gets grabbed from behind by Colonel De Beers. So Colonel De Beers sends Hulk Hogan packing. I don't blame you if you want to turn off your TV sets right now. Sabu survives. Black Bart gets in a bunch of staggering, but Steve Regal knocks him out of the ring. So Blackbird's gone. Grand Hamada gets blindsided, but Brazil, De Plata, Steve Regal, and Sabu all destroy the Japanese legend. So Grand Hamada is out. Down to 7. And Colonel De Beers gets attacked by Sabu, Steve Regal, and Steve Longo McMichael. So Colonel De Beers is gone. That's what you get for apartheid. Crapola. Down to 6. 4-6. Mongo survives attack. 6-9. Sabu gets staggered, but Mongo takes him out. So Steve McMichael's still in. So Sabu is shockingly out. The fans are piling out of the arena, I bet. Steve McMichael survives that attempt. And a double team, but McMichael survives again. Brazil de Plata gets hit by McMichael Regal and Nishimura. So Brazil de Plata is out at 7-13. So we're down to 4. Osamu, McMichael, Regal, and Hashmikov. 0-0. Solomon survives. And Steve Regal gets double teamed by Osamu and Mongol. So Steve Regal's gone. So it's down to Osamu, McMichael, and Hashmikov. McMichael 4-4. He survives. 7-8. Solomon's gone. He gets taken out. So it's down to Nishimura and Steve McMichael. And Mongo McMichael, an eliminated attacker. And Osamu loses his touch, and Steve McMichael becomes your Battle Royal Champion of 2025 of the RIP 2025. Mongo McMichael, well, he did have the Chicago Bears spirit in him, so that's what he does. Steve McMichael Kachi. So there's one bit of the best of 2025 in the bag. All right, so from another game to Stone Cold Hockey, we're doing the 24-25 Stanley Cup Finals revisited. We have the 25 Edmonton Oilers and the 25 Florida Panthers playing each other. You know, it was shocking to see those two teams face each other for the final after that epic 2024 Stanley Cup final that saw Edmonton down 3-0, force a game 7, but lose 2-1 to Florida. Of course, the Panthers won in 6 games in Edmonton. So we're going to do this all over again. 7 games. So, yeah, we got Edmonton versus Florida playing each other. Well, anyway, it was just random. Game 1, we'll see us start in Florida as Spencer Knight comes in net for the Panthers against Calvin Pickard of Edmonton. You know, the goalies are random, so you could have a Bobrovsky. You're off the case, Bobrovsky, as Jay Onright from SportsCenter would say. No Bobrovsky. Spencer Knight, a guy who actually, in the middle of a playoff run, actually went to the took the drug and alcohol rehab program at the NHL, and Vitek Vanacek is the number 3 goalie. Edmonton Stuart Skinner is your first string goalie. Kevin Pickard, the backup, and Olivier Rodrigue. Also, here's the starting lineups. Florida has Sam Reinhart, Sam Bennett, who will be hated by Toronto Maple Leaf fans till the day we die because of his hit on Anthony Stolarz, who kind of concussed him, and the Panthers came back from 2-0 down against the Leafs in the second round. Matthew Tkachuk, good player, Mighty Ice. Alex Barkov, the captain. Carter Verhaeghe, pretty good goal scorer when he has to be, especially taking out Boston in 2023. Anton Rondell, Evan Rodriguez, Maki Salzukovic, Jesper Boquist, Gustav Forsling, E2 Lustanen, Nico Makala. Ranger fans will be unhappy he won a cup. AJ Greer, who I think Buffalo who gave up on him? Nate Schmidt, who Vegas gave up on. Uvis Balinskis, Dmitry Kulikov for Saber. No, sorry, that's Kalinin. Jordan Gradanovic, Aaron Ekblad, who was playing a reduced role of all that he was once a number 1 draft pick by the Panthers. Seth Jones, who was a number 2 pick, I think it was. But yeah, Seth Jones playing with them. No Adam Boquist. Brad Marchand, known as the Rat. Boston traded him in a late season move. Thomas Nosek, yes, Jesse Purvi, who I think was a former Oiler, and Matt Kiersett. Edmonton has Leon Draisaitl, Strudel, as I call him, Zach Hyman, who the Leafs should never have gotten rid of. It's kind of like Mitch Marner nowadays. Connor McDavid, number 97 in your programs. Ryan Nugent Hopkins finding life. He was once an Edmonton player, dumped off, and then he came back. Corey Perry. Leaf fans also hate the guy till the day we die because of his stunts with the Habs, Lightning, and Stars and all that, and practically ruining the Leafs, especially with his inadvertent hit on John Tavares, which kind of ruined the Toronto's 2021 playoff campaign. Jeff Skinner, another Skinner, but this time is known as Kitchener. That's right, everyone. Jeff Skinner, former Kitchener Ranger. Victor Arvidsson, Evan Bouchard, Connor Brown, Adam Henrique, former Devils icon, Matthias Ekholm, Vasily Podkolzin, Brett Kulak, Daryl Nurse, whose sister is more famous than him because, well, Kia Nurse. Yeah, Kia Nurse was a WNBA legend, but another sister, Sarah Nurse, is a great player for Canada's hockey team, women's team. Kasperi Kapanen, former Leaf. Troy Stretcher, Matthias Janmark, Ty Eberson, Jake Wallman, Derek Ryan, John Klingberg, former Star, Max Jones, Noah LaPhillippe, Josh Brown, and Matt Savoy. Here we go. We're going to be doing game 1, and then we're going to be doing all the series after 3 games, after someone gets 3. 1 minute into the game. Take a chance. Oh, but it stopped. 2 minutes later. 4 minutes later. East. Can Edmonton capitalize? No sack. 6 minutes later. One minute. Edmonton skiers. Dreidel. I made you out of clay. Dreidel, clay. Dreidel, I shall play. From Connor McDavid, 1-0. Toaster Strudel. 3 minutes later, skiers. The Nuge. Nugent Hopkins from Connor and Bouchard makes it 2-0. After 20 minutes, it's 2 for the Oilers and none for the Petals. 4 minutes into the game. You could take the chance, though. 1 minute later. URV scores from Bennett and Lundell, so trying to screw his former team. 2 minutes later. He has the spirit of Alex Rodriguez, but he's Evan Rodriguez from Seth Jones and Force Lane. 2-2. 5 minutes later. No. 1 minute later. Give him the benefit of the doubt from Barkov and E2. 4 minutes later. I know. (3-2) Florida. So Florida scores all the goals in the middle period. 4 minutes later. No. Much later. Skill power play goal. Zach Hyman from Janmark and Skinner. 3-3. Much later. Florida trying to untie it? No. Last moment, Edmonton will take a penalty into overtime. It's Podkolzin, the youngster. Overtime heroics. E2 little started from Matty Ice and Barkov. 4-3 Panthers win on prolongation. What a job. Edmonton looked pretty confident, but they blew it. You blew it. So game 2 will be simulated, and it will be Edmonton in overtime. Skinner beats Vanacek. Draisaitl from Kulak at 2:49. Edmonton was up 3-1 and almost choked it. And let's go with another 2-goal lead. Game 3 sees Florida win 4-3 against Edmonton. Vanasek beats Skinner. Edmonton goes by Hyman, Draisaitl, and Draisaitl. Florida goes by Schmidt, Rodriguez, Matty Ice, and Matty Ice was the hero. Game 4 saw Edmonton win 5-2 as Skinner beat Knight. For Hagee and Barkov for Florida, McDavid, Arvidsson, Henrique, McConnor again, and Connor Brown. 5-2. Game 5 sees Edmonton win 3-2 as Pickard beats Knight. Florida goes by Bennett and Gajelovich. Draisaitl, Brown, and McDavid for Edmonton. Will Edmonton win the rematch? Pickard versus Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky, finally, Florida says, let's throw this guy in the net. Will Edmonton win the Stanley Cup on home ice? Well, the fake Stanley Cup. 4 minutes Strudel, his 6th in 6 games. Florida comes back and scores. What a job on the on-man rush. Barkov. Who let the Panthers out? Burr, 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 burr. Who let the Panthers out? Burr, 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 burr. From Sandovich and Balinskis. 1-1. Shot. His first from Ekholm makes it 2-1 Edmonton. 3 minutes later. No. 3 minutes later. No. 4 minutes later. Right? It's a fight between Greer and Stetcher. No one cares about those two guys, I think. Florida, nope. Back. You go, boys. 4 minutes later. Edmonton, no. 2 minutes later. No. Much later. Action on the reconnect, but Mackey can't score. 5 more minutes. Again. 3-1 Oilers. Much later. Yes, no. 4 minutes later. Florida's running out of time. Virginia, Florida, no. Split, no. Split was not high enough. And that's it. The Edmonton Oilers win 3-1, and the Oil Drops win the revenge in 6 games on home soil. Florida can't believe it. Barkov scored, but Draisaitl with 2. Draisaitl outscored Florida by himself. Well, Knight went 1-2. Vanasek 1-1. Bobrovsky only 1 game played. Barkov at 6 points, and Bennett, Kachuk, Lundell with 5 points each. And for Edmonton, Skinner went 2-1. Pickard 2-1. Draisaitl 11 points. Connor with 7. Nugent with 5. Connor Draisaitl had as many goals as McDavid has points. I Anderson. So the 2025 rematch saw Skinner beat Pickard. Edmonton beat Florida, so that's big. All right, and now we got ourselves Above the Rim Basketball, which is supposed to have an NBA version coming up soon. But yeah, the 83. So we have the 83 Houston Cougars against the 1994 Florida Gators. Reason being is because Houston and Florida were the teams in the final of the 2025 NCAA tournament, but could not do it. So let's just create the exhibition. Load it. Let's play. Houston's the home team. Okay. So. Houston, Alvin Franklin. So Alvin Franklin will come in for Dan Buds. Ronaldo Thomas. I think they may need him. So the Buds boys is gone. Ronaldo Thomas will be coming in. I think they're gonna get those guys to the game. All right, so um, A sub 8A strategy, A sub 8A strategy. So Florida starts Andrew DeClerc, Dimitri Hill, Brian Thompson, Craig Brown, and Dan Cross. Houston has Hakeem Olajuwon, Larry Michaud, Clyde the Glide Drexler, Michael Young, and Derek Giles. The 1983 Houston squad, the team that lost the championship to NC State in the worst way possible, the massive Cinderella in '94 Florida was the best of the teams I have on my thing. We're going to go quickly to the end of the period. Oh, sorry. We're going to go sip to the end of the period. So it's 41-28 for Houston. Okay, so that's all right. So end of the period. Florida and Houston are making their changes. Here we go. Ball to Brian Thompson. Gets open for a shot. Hakeem will block it. And recovers his own block. That's my show. Has to be lower than the starting four. Every number has to be lower for the action to happen. Drexler. Drexler shoots. Williams can't block it. And Drexler misses the shot. Hill takes the defensive rebound. Hill takes the jumper. No, he missed. And Hakeem gets the defensive rebound. Hill tries to steal, but he fails. Young pulls up for the jumper. Missed because of the defense. Aaron Cross passes it to Brian Thompson for the open shot. And he puts it in. 41-30. Brother Drexler. Out to pass. No one's open. The clerk whacks him. Third foul. Draper Carlton will have to come in because the rule is 5 fouls, right? Olajuwon. He won't drive with the foul this time. Then Cross runs into Olajuwon for a pick. So foul number 2 on him. And pulls the trigger. Yes, sir. Got something. Thompson whacks him for Brian Thompson. Free throws. For Young flips it at Ben Good. That's a 3-point play. Forces up a black shot, and Hakeem saw that coming. Florida gets the ball back because it's out of bounds. Young misses the steal attempt. Cross gets open for the 3-point shot. No. Olajuwon gets the defensive rebound. Charles can't find it. And fouled by Spain, and it will be free throws. Hakeem at the line. But he's not good at free throws, so that's actually works out in Florida's favor. Dimitri misses the shot. Offensive rebound Cross. Thompson misses the shot. Williams. No. Florida's got the ball. Hill gets loose for the shot. And he can't put it in. Olajuwon's 5th rebound. Michaud. Not going to have time. Olajuwon will not draw the foul. But Thompson, foul number 2, subs it out. Hill tried to steal the ball from Young, but no. Young can't find anyone. Thompson swipes it. Olajuwon, foul number 3. He'll have to go out with Michaud and Giles. Anders, Franklin, and Geddes for Houston. Anderson, Kuzma, and Mickens in for Thompson and Cross. Anderson, shot, but can't put it in. Anders better be careful of that. He's got 3 fouls. Franklin can't get the pass away. Williams, foul number 2. Free throws by Mikey Young. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, Reed Geddes. Hill for the shot, good. Kuzma. Geddes. Anders takes a shot. Good. Brady Anders makes a shot. It's 48-32. Mickens will shoot. Anders can't intimidate. But Mickens misses the shot anyhow. Geddes can't get the pass off. Franklin puts it up and misses. 14 minutes up. Williams cannot take the foul. Hill would draw the foul, but Young, it's not a foul. They'll let it go. Hill attempts the shot. Makes it. He's got 8, and Florida's only down by 14. Williams picks his pocket. Geddes, no. Kuzma misses the shot. Young with the shot. No. Geddes, no. Kuzma, no. Geddes flips it to Michael Young for the shot. Got her! Who got it? Michael Young now it's a 16-point lead. Geddes trying to steal, but fails. Mickens for 3. No, sir, he can't make it. Mickens. No foul. Franklin flips it to Michael Young for the shot. You bet. It's an 18-point lead for Houston. Mickens for 3. Can't do it. Anders will not make the foul. And a defensive foul. Out of bounds. Jamaican and Cross for Florida. Michaud and Brian Williams for Houston. Geddes will commit a foul. His second. So Anderson to the line. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. But in this case, it is bad. Cross steals it for Florida. Fast break. Cross shoots and scores. 52-37. Brian Williams. No. Drexler gets the rebound. He passes to Michaud. Good. He got it in. Drexler. He'll swipe the ball away. Geddes. Flips it to Michaud for the shot. You bet. It's good. It's now a 19-point lead. Cross shoots. Who botches it? Young with the defensive rebound. Fast break. Young can't flip it in, but Drexler's got the rebound. First roll shot. No. Foul number 2 on Brian Williams. Cross of the line. 1-2 bucket by Shoe. It's in. 56-39 now. Anderson misses the intimidation, and Brian puts it in. 58-39. Drexler. Foul number 2. Free throws. Mickens on the line. 1 out of 2, and Drexler gets the shot. Geddes with the pass to Michael Young. You bet. It's a 20-point lead. We're gonna sip 4 more minutes. So it's now 70-46. Williams foul number 4. Dimitri the line. Now you get second shot because it was good. Brian Williams with the Michael Young. Spain. Can't commit. Brian Williams. The shot. Spain cannot block it. Dickens misses. It's a 25-point lead for Houston. Drexler. No try. He misses. Williams has a chance. And he puts it in, and Florida's in trouble. Hill's going to take a shot. Good. Young takes the shot. Michaud. Can't get the rebound. Drexler gets loose for the shot. But he can't put it in. Young goes for the shot. He got it. He's at 21. 27-49. Dickens. Swipes the ball. That's his first steal. Drexler. I have committed a Hill's third foul. So Drexler, 2 free throws no matter what. 1, 2. 34-49. Republican. Can't draw the foul. Offensive foul number 3. Brian Williams. Flips it to Dickens for the shot. He's got it. Houston's looking pretty good. Michelle steals. Young. Can't find anyone open. No good options. Smith. No foul taken. Drexler goes for the shot, and he can't put it in. DeClerc and Brown for Florida. Elijah for Houston. Hill shoots. Michelle misses the shot. block attempt. Hill Fogels, Young. Throws the ball out of bounds. 78-49 with 4 minutes left. Yeah, Hill for the shot. Good. Gets 15. And draws the foul from Dickens. And makes the extra free throw. Drexler. A shot. Good. He's got 80-52. Hill will draw a foul from Michelle. Gettys for Dickens. Dimitri at the line. I can't put anything on the board. Yeah. Flips it good. 23. Thompson does not foul him. Cross can't find an open. 3:46 left. A large one. Swipes the ball. He's got the steal. Drexler. Drexler decides to shoot. And he misses. Olajuwon's got the board. Flips it up. And he can't put it in. Drexler gets another chance. The show for the shot. Good. He's at 12. The clerk puts it up. He's got it. It's a 30-point game. And we're just going to stop. We're going to just zip to the end of the period. It's an 84-54 game. Final score 88-60. Florida had nothing going. Let's look at the box score. Yeah, Florida just couldn't do anything against Houston. It was a one-game winner take all. Hill with 20 points for Florida, not bad. Cross with 10. 9 from the clerk. Thompson 4. Brown 4 by the starters. 3 Florida players with 4 fouls, but no foul dealt. Field goal percentage 30.8%, 16 from 52. They tried 15 3-pointers and hit nothing. 71% from the free throw line, 28 for 39. 5 offensive rebounds by the team, 23 defensive rebounds, 10 assists, 4 steals, 5 blocks, 12 turnovers, 24 fouls, and 60 points. For Houston, 88 points, 23 from Michael Young, 20 from Drexler, Michelle with 14, Olajuwon with 8, but he fouled out after only playing 14 minutes. Giles, no points. I would have went with Franklin to start. Anyway, yeah, they didn't need Thomas or Orsak. Griffiths and Bates did not play for Florida. Houston, 34-73 from the field, 46.6%. No 3-pointers attempted. They didn't need to. 20 for 32 from the free throw line, 62%. That's kind of low. 55 rebounds, including 19 offensive rebounds. 20 assists, 7 steals, 5 blocks, 8 turnovers, 27 personal fouls. Well, Williams had 4 fouls in 12 minutes and 88 points. But the Houston Cougars crush the Florida Gators and win this redo. And now we got ourselves a big one. You got the 1988 LA Dodgers against the 1992 Toronto Blue Jays. It is LA versus Toronto one more time. Toronto get both from their digital dynasty days. Well, Toronto's only had one team in the decades. It's the 92 team. And the Dodgers went with their 80 stars. So one more time. So it'll be Orel Hershiser and Jack Morris, the great pitchers against each other. The Dodgers, well, this is their starting lineup, if you will. Sachs, Griffin, Gibson, Guerrero, Shelby, Mike Marshall, Franklin Stubbs. I don't think so. Jeff Hamilton. Mickey Hatcher should be coming in to play DH. 92 Blue Jays. So, yep, that's basically their lineup. All right. Here we go. We'll go as fast as possible. Pro versus Jack. Here we go.
Replay Radio is live from Toronto. Top of the first.
In Toronto. So Steve Sachs leads off for the 88 Dodgers. We're going to just options here. Show replay. Start some parts. Alright, so this is just the 92 stats. Morris 21-6 with 404 ERA. Steve Sachs 160 games, 5 home runs. The key second baseman. Fly ball. Devo makes the catch in center, 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Alfredo Griffin, a former Blue Jay from the bygone era, who was named AL Rookie of the Year in 1978 as a Blue Jay. Traded in 1985 to Oakland to make room for Tony Fernandez. Griffin, 95 games with the 88 squad. And Gruber makes the catch, shootout.
2 outs, bases empty.
Third guy is Kirk Gibson, 1988, 150 games, 25 home runs, 31 stolen bases. He was the NL MVP. After Detroit didn't want him because of collusion, Gibson must sign for the Dodgers, 3-year deal, and first year he won the NL MVP and injured himself while trying to make a catch against the Mets in the NLCS, and then had that one World Series at bat. That was Kirk Gibson. Gibson's finest.
2 outs, bases empty.
2-0. And now Pedro Guerrero playing first base. Only playing 59 games this year, but he's a Dodgers icon. I think he was injured or something. And a nice play by Manny Lee. Third out.
1 run, 1 hit, and none left on. Bottom of the first.
Massacre sponsoring this game. Orel Hershiser, the Bulldog, 23-8. As an 88 Dodger, he had 59 consecutive scoreless innings pitched that broke the record of Don Drysdale, another Dodger. Devo, the center fielder that the Jays fleeced from California for junior feelings in Luis Soho. Coming to the plate, 153 games, 17 home runs. Dribbler to the catcher, who can flip it to first. The catcher's future, don't miss that one.
1 out, bases empty.
Second guy, Robbie Alomar, 92. Another big move the Jays made in the 1990 winter meetings was that big trade taking Alomar and Joe Carter, who's next up in the batting order, from the San Diego Padres for Fred McGriff and Tony Fernandez. It worked out for both teams. This was one of the biggest win-win trades in Major League history, especially in the 90s. I mean, Alomar, 5 seasons with the Jays, 5 Gold Gloves, as you are. Joe Carter, the man that was the myth, the legend from the 93 World Series run. Fred McGriff was pretty good for San Diego, flipped to Atlanta, who helped the Braves win the NL West from the Giants. And Tony Fernandez was good. Well, he was shipped to the Mets, but the Mets shipped him to the Blue Jays in June 93 for Darren Jackson, and that worked out quite well for us. To Alomar. And he flies to right. Marshall makes a catch, 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here comes Mr. Carter, who played a few games at first base, but first base is anchored by one John Owen. 123 games for right field, 158 games overall, 34 home runs. Hit to sacks, and he gone. 3 up, 3 down.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
Easy, lemon squeezy.
Top of the second.
Top of the second, you got John Shelby. 140 games as a Dodger, 10 home runs. Session, strike 3.
1 out, bases empty.
Here comes Mike Marshall. Yes, I know there was another Dodger named Mike Marshall who was a great closer, but this is the hitter, Mike Marshall, who played first base in right field with regularity. 144 games, 20 home runs. Girl Bally Morris flips it to Hilliard, 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Mickey Hatcher, the DH. 88 games, 1 home run. But Mickey Hatcher hit a couple of home runs in the World Series, don't you know? And actually tried to speed around the bases. Like, it was his home run trot was 12 seconds or something like that? And everyone was boggled. Hatcher. Deep fly to left, but Maldonado makes the catch.
It's a 1, 2, 3 inning.
Gotta make you mine.
Bottom of the second.
Under the second, here comes Dave Winfield, who the Blue Jays mortgaged a lot. They signed him from the Angels on a 1-year deal. He played 1 year for them, 26 home runs, 100 plus RBIs, which actually shocked everyone, being the oldest player at age 41 to have a 100 RBI season. And then he left for Minnesota. So she was strike 3.
1 out, bases empty.
Here comes Kelly Gruber, third base, 120 games in the regular season, 11 home runs. Gruber unfortunately had one of the worst postseason batting slumps of all time before a home run in Game 3 of the World Series. And then Gruber was shipped to the Angels. So she strike 3.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Johnny Olerud, 133 games at first base, 138 overall, 16 home runs. One of the best ever. One of the few players in history to actually not play in the minor leagues. He actually was drafted by the Blue Jays out of Washington State, and then he didn't play in the minor league while he went to the Blue Jays. Olerud, of course, wearing a batting helmet on the field, but that was on purpose because of the fact that he had a brain aneurysm at Wazoo. And he strikes out. He strikes out the side.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoosh.
Top of the third.
Top of the third, and here comes Rick Dempsey, the former Orioles mainstay catcher, and now the Dodgers, 74 games with them.
Ball 4.
He'll take a whoop.
No outs, man on first.
Here comes Jeff Hamilton playing third base for the Dodgers. Base action is a 1-5, so nothing.
No outs, man on first.
No pass ball check, no wild pitch check. Hamilton swings, and he flies it deep to left. Maldonado makes the catch, 2 down.
1 out, man on first.
And here comes Sachs again. Rare play. If it's a odd number, we have a big play. It is a 5, so we will have the rare play. The 2 dice spells 2-6, so double to right field. Dempsey's waving around third. You gotta get Dempsey because Dempsey's a slow runner. Throw home. It's not higher. It needed to be a 3 or higher. So RBI double by Sachs makes it 2-0 Dodgers.
1 out,
Rick Dempsey
man on third.
scores. Here comes Griffin. Hit to Gruber and the bunt. Why?
Safe.
Bunt single by Griffin. Third base. I guess he got to third base on the
1
throw.
out, man on first.
A bunt single by Griffin. Here's Gibson. Can't hit it as back this time. It'll be a 6-4-3 Money in the Bank catching double play.
2 runs, 2
But the
hits,
Jays
and none left
give
on.
up 2. It's 3-0.
Bottom of the third.
Blue Jays at the bottom of their order coming up. Candy Maldonado, left fielder, 137 games, 20 home runs. He left. 4-3 Tuesday. Ground ball to Sachs and gone. 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
There's Pat Borders, the catcher, who was named the 1992 World Series MVP. 38 games for the Jays. Right to Griffin, 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Manny Lee, the shortstop, who the Jays really needed. Even though the ball went through his legs 5 years prior, that ruined the Jays' AL East run.
Track 3.
And he strikes out.
And just like that, the inning's over. Top of the fourth.
New ballpark pick of the Sky Dome. It stays with the logos on the outfield ground. We're going to just simulate the half inning. And here comes Steve Love.
No outs, man on first.
Here's Alomar. 5-1.
No outs, man on first.
Checks on Oro. Or Dempsey. Alomar. Flies to center. Shelby makes a catch now.
1 out, man on first.
Carter. Hit to Sachs, and they'll get the lead runner. That's sometimes the best option for now.
2 outs, man on first.
Here comes Winfield. And a nice play by Griffin.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the fifth.
3-0. On to the 5th, and here comes Jeff Hamilton. Well, let's skip the half inning. No runs for the Dodgers. Here comes Gruber.
Ball 4.
That means
No outs, man on first.
line F on the action chart. And doesn't really look good. It is a 5-1. He's gonna steal. It has to be higher than 4. It is not. He's gone.
1 out, base is empty.
Deep fly, but Marshall makes a catch. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Maldonado. Hit to Hamilton, and he's gone.
No runs, no hits, and none left on. Top of the sixth.
Top of the 6th. We're gonna have Pat. So still 3-0. Orders. Ground ball to Guerrero, flips it to himself. 1 out.
1 out, bases empty.
Neely. Right to Pedro, 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
For Devo.
Track 3.
And
You're
he goes
out.
down. That's a lead.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Dun, 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 we're gonna make
Top
you
of the
mad.
7th.
Seventh inning, and now a more modern or State Farm HSBC's front three. Fourth inning is gone. It's still 3-0. Here's Alomar. Popped up. Sachs makes the catch. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Joe Carter. One. Don't you know, Joe? You'll never hit another home run bigger than that. Maybe you
1
will.
out, bases
But
empty.
it's Earl freaking Hershiser, so you can't really do anything. Winfield. Hit to short, and ooh, possible error. Not 42. Nope, it's low.
2 outs, bases empty.
Guerrero gets the out, and here comes Pedro.
Ball 4.
Ah,
2 outs,
right
men on
back.
first.
That's the second time. He's gonna be caught, isn't he? It is a 5-4. Goodbye. He gone for the second time.
1 run, 1 hit, and
Gruber
none left on.
is a little bit of a bitch.
Top of the 8th.
I wouldn't do that. Okay. Let's go half inning. It's 4-1 now. Here's Holbert.
Ball 4.
Nice living.
No outs, men on first.
No, Hershiser 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. Here's Maldonado. That was it. Gets the left field. The beat. This.
No outs, men on second and third.
Hershiser is running out of magic. Reporters. Ground ball to second, and he's at it first. Odered will move up. Move up.
1 out, man on third.
There's Manny Lee. Oh, what a walk kill.
Track 3.
He
You're
strikes out
out.
Lee.
2 outs, men on third.
Here's Devo.
Track 3.
And he
You're
strikes out, so Maldonado is stuck 90 feet away.
1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on. Top of the 9th.
Top of the 9th. Dwayne Ward's going to come in to pitch to Gibson, Guerrero, and Shelby.
Track 3.
That's it. No strikeouts.
1 out, bases empty.
And Tom Hickey. Pedro Guerrero. He's got no hits. So it'll be Tracy Whitson who's going to come in to pinch hit. Hit to second, and he's out. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
John Shelby. No. They're going to get rid of Shelby, and it's going to be Mike Scioscia. He's got all the back. Mike Scioscia's still around. He was the main catcher.
Track 3. You're out.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the 9th. And Hershiser, I think you're going to take him out, and it's going to be Jay Howe who's the closer. So Jay Howe's coming in, might as well. Center field will be taken over by Mike Davis. First base will be taken over by Franklin Stubbs. Okay, so it's Alomar, Carter, Winfield. Alomar pops up, Stubbs makes the catch. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Carter. That's it.
1 out, man on first.
And I got Dave Winfield. Base action. There's a 1-6, a possible wild pitch. Has to be higher than a 3. It is, so Carter the second. Do you walk Winfield to get to Cruiser?
1 out, man on second.
No. They're gonna let him pitch. Hit to Griffin, and nice job there. Carter will have to stay at second.
2 outs, man on second.
Hoover they're going to take Hoover out. It's going to be the Hall of Fame. Oh, I've heard Griffin did play for the 92 Blue Jays. Oh, yeah, that's right. So Jeff Kent's going to come up. So Kent Ship. The now future Baseball Hall of Famer 2026. Ouch, that'll hurt. I think they're going to intentionally
2 outs, men on first and second.
Yeah, 4 wide to Allroot. Get to Maldonado. Maldonado's supposed to be scared.
2 outs, bases loaded.
We shall see. Fly out, game over, and the Dodgers win 4-2.
Los Angeles wins a close one.
Ronald tried, but
until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
Orel beats Morris. How to save Orel Hershiser for the MVP? Fair to say, well, 4 guys did get RBIs. Gibson went deep. Well, Hershiser went 8 innings. Did well, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks. Morris, 3 strikeouts, 4 walks. Dwayne Ward did well, 4 strikeouts and 2 innings of work. But in the end, it was over, and the LA Dodgers win this thing, so they don't lose. All right, so our final game is 2nd and 10 football. It will be the 2024-25 Kansas City Chiefs against the 24-25 Philadelphia Eagles. And a very cold day on December 31st. Here we go. But in Philly's backyard.
Flag on the play. False start. Offense. Flag on the play.
Flag.
Personal foul.
Defense.
Defense.
Never on the offense. Just dive.
Touchdown, Eagles. Flag on the play conversion. Holding. Defense. Flag on play conversion is good. Illegal contact. Defense. Touchdown, Eagles. It's good. It's good. First down.
Patrick Mahomes did nothing. Touchdown. He ran for 1,500 yards himself. Devonta Smith rolled through receiving. Mahomes thrown for 33 and 13, but 2 interceptions. That hurts. It always hurts. Pun intended. 24 left on the weeks. So, thus ends our trip through 2025. We took a look at the baseball, Dodgers, Blue Jays rivalry. Yeah, PT Replay Baseball doesn't have the 2025 season out yet, but you know I'm going to grab it. I mean, Blue Jays World Series finalists? Hell, I would have taken it because of the ALS champs. Basketball, yeah. Well, I did college. I cheated. Football, of course, this one. Hockey, I did. And, of course, wrestling. So, what's there not to like? Anyway, happy 2025, and hopefully 2026 is good for everyone. For everyone, I promise. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.